Hello, I'm Karen Blevins, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to apply basic filters using one or more field value combination within the ArcGIS Online environment. Filters allow the map user to restrict what features are displayed in the map based upon a value in the attribute table. Filters can be helpful for visualizing spatial data because they reduce the number of visible features and thus create a less cluttered map. Before creating a filter, it's best to familiarize yourself with the values in your attribute table. You can easily explore the values of a field by opening the table and sorting on the field and then scrolling through the rows to get an idea of what values are in the table. Knowing the data type may be helpful as well. I'm going to create a few queries using one or more fields in the snakes layer in this map. I can see that the layer is symbolized on GenSpec, but there are also other fields, so that may be an important field to filter on, but there are some other fields that might be important as well. So for the museum catalog, which is mus_cat, county, locality may be useful, and then there's also a date column. So again, I can sort on any of these fields. So if I do a sort ascending, you can see where some are null for the date. So I have to be aware that, remember, null values can be selected on. Locality, again, I can sort on locality as well. If it's null, then try sort descending, just so that you get some values to look at. So in this demonstration, I'll probably use the museum cat, but certainly the GenSpec and the coldate form as well as county. So I'm finished perusing the data. Again, sorting, looking at the data, getting to know your data is always a good idea. I close out of the table, and I access the filter for the snakes layer by clicking on the filter icon listed beneath that layer. So I bring it up, and you can see that the general form of any expression is field operator, field name operator, and then either value, field, or unique. In this demonstration, we're going to use unique or value. We won't be using field. So if I add, let's just do one a single expression. So I'm going to search on the GenSpec field, and I want it to meet this condition. Notice that's unique. If I go to value, I could type in AR_ELEG. Oops. Sorry, ELEG. But that's useful for if I'm looking for a specific, maybe a string. I don't know the entire text that's in the field, and I just want to know maybe it starts with that or contains those values. So that's where value comes in handy. On the other hand, since I know that it's a specific, a unique value in the table, if I select unique, I actually get a drop-down list of all the values, the unique values in that table or in that field. So I can go ahead and select Arizona Elegans, and I apply the filter. So notice only those observations that meet the condition of GenSpec equals Arizona Elegans, which is AR_ELEG, are displayed in the map document. But maybe I want to see only those Arizona Elegans that are located in Yavapai County. I can actually go back and edit that existing filter. But in this case, I still want it to be Arizona Elegans, but I'm going to add another expression which will allow me to search by a specific county. And because I want both of these conditions to be true, in other words, not only must it be Arizona Elegans, but the county has to be, and I'm going to choose, remember I said Yavapai. The county has to be Yavapai. So both of these conditions have to be true. So and again, because I'm looking for a fixed value, the unique works, I could have gone into value and typed in Yavapai, but that's not necessary. Go ahead and apply the filter, and notice only those Arizona elegans that are located within Yavapai County are displayed on the map. I can continue sort of playing with the display. I can actually add a set. So in this case, I want to see if there are any I want these conditions to remain true. GenSpec equals Arizona elegans, county is Yavapai. But now I want to search for where if it's before or on a specific date, right? So I want to find all of those Arizona elegans that were found in Yavapai County. And again, notice I'm in unique, right? So I'm in unique, and I have a drop-down list. So I can say, let's just say, let's say 91. All right. So, but I want this to be before or on May 26, 1991. So I can say is before, because I can't have is on and before in the same line. So now, because I already know the date, I don't have to go to unique. I can type that in because I know that it's just before May 26, 91. So here I can say any of these to be true, right? Any of these. So I can go ahead and hit Apply Filter. And notice these observations should meet the criteria. Let's just check and see. If I bring up the observation, so 1969, 1950, right? So, oops, I'm going to edit. So again, both of these conditions have to be true. Either of these conditions are true with the any. I can actually add another set and select county, and we want Yavapai, but let's just say we want, we're trying to compare maybe two counties. So I select county again, and I'll say, say Pinal. Well, because I've added county, I can actually go back and just delete this county because I don't need it anymore, right? So now I need, give me the GenSpec where the value is Arizona elegans or AR_ELEG, and then any of these are true, right? And either of these are true, okay? Yavapai or Pinal. So I'm going to hit Apply Filter, and so now I have both Yavapai and Pinal. So again, I can build, the expression in any way I need using the fields. You would not have something like, you would not have an and here. That, remember, if you think about the logic of all or any, all basically equates to and. Both conditions must be true, whereas any equates to or. Any of the conditions can be true. If I had all here, that would mean that county would have to meet both of these conditions. and that's just not possible. So that's why there's an any. Okay. And you can see where you wouldn't have any displayed if I had all as the logic on that county expression. So I'm going to change that to any, and again turn it back. So again, filtering is a great way to visualize spatial data and can help you observe patterns in their distribution, as well as takes away some of the clutter from a map. This concludes this demonstration on creating a basic filter in ArcGIS Online. Thank you.